Welcome to the weekly review.
Hey, hi.
We are here for weekly review. We are going to look over our systems and our commitments. A commitment is anything I've internally said, I'm going to do that to myself or somebody else. And then I can look them over and see if they're up to date. And it's just a special time where we don't necessarily do our tasks. We just look at what's there and is it up to date? And is that even workable? Should I ditch it? All that stuff.
Yeah.
With me is my fine colleague, Colleen. Hi, Colleen.
Hi, colleague Brittany.
And Stephanie is on her way, but has to pick up a cake for her son, which I think is a good endeavor. Yes. And she will be joining us as soon as she is able to.
Yeah.
Colleen, do you have any intentions for your weekly review today?
Well, Brittany, I think I'm going to autism just go through the list that I have in order.
Do it.
What is top here? Top item would be review project tags for next actions. Sounds great. I'm good with that. And then review phone only tasks that are not scheduled. Cool. I'm gonna do those. I'll try and keep the document updated. As in
we have
when.
a document of stuff that we're working on.
Yeah. And I'll try to do that. I've been really bad about it lately, so I will do my best.
In fairness, a lot of times lately it hasn't needed a lot because you ended up doing inbox processing the whole time.
I know. However, I have news on the front, which is not 0, but oh boy, it is 11, and all of the things came into it today. Some of them are called different dates because they were created on another day, but they were in the system, and then they've now been dumped back into inbox to be processed. But make no mistake, this is a victory, not only for me, but for all free-thinking beings in the galaxy.
I had no idea I had so much writing on your inbox. Actually, I personally have a lot writing on your inbox.
Yes, indeed. All right, so that's me. Go through autism style, top to bottom, see how far I get. And my inbox is huzzah. And what about you?
So I have, first of all, I want to mention I'm not going to be here next week. I am going to be at Disneyland. And so Colleen, I know. Colleen is going to do her level best to get things started and up and running and do a review for y'all. And I believe Stephanie will also be here.
Yep. That'll be cool.
Because I can't review from Disneyland. It's just, that's not a thing.
I'm going to be on Pirates of the Caribbean thinking about the review. I'm like, okay. That's good.
What I said was agonizing that everything went okay in the stream because I'm sort of used to being like the person who puts together the tech things to make this one thing talk with the other thing.
And she's definitely not a control freak. I will say that the positioning of your logo across the microphone is well done. Is quite good.
Okay. Is it looking good on the computer? Because that's what we hadn't verified yet. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You might want to just a hair more into the shot. No, not the logo. The microphone. Just move the microphone toward your face.
Well done. Oh, well.
Just like a hair.
Always going to be like a.
There we go. That's good job. Well centered. There we go.
Awesome.
All right.
So I did want to mention something for the review. It can be calendars or task lists, or this is the time that all of those stickies come off of your monitor and you decide if they're worth keeping or not. Whatever your system looks like. If you need to update your system, if you desperately need to process your inbox, the downside about processing the inbox is for many of us with ADHD, it can take forever.
You may not get to literally. There will be no end. I am the aberration. You make no mistake.
Right. So doing some of it or checking for bombs and dealing with those, but often it's better to have an inbox processing habit at other times. But all of those tasks are allowed, and whatever progress you made is way better than none at all. I was sort of wondering, has these have these been doing any good? Because I never finish a review. And then we had to take a couple weeks off because I did weird, annoying things like getting married. And we came back and I was like, oh my gosh, I missed the review. I had no idea how much good it was doing me until I stopped. So for what it's worth, that's where we are. If you are joining us, feel free to declare what your intentions are. Mine are to clear my decks so I can go on this trip and not have anxiety about all the stuff that I'm going to definitely forget where I left off in that project before I left. So I have some normal things I go through, like updating my calendar. That's all great. I'm going to do that. And then my main focus with whatever time is left is going to be, okay, what are these dangling projects? How do I get them into the system so that my brain can let go of them for the trip? So yeah.
Amazing. Yes.
That's a goal anyway.
Great. Well,
all right. And yeah, anyone's free to declare if you have something. If you don't want to, that's fine too. If you just have rando questions, that's all good. I don't always see the comments immediately because I'm doing my review, but I will address them as soon as I do see them.
I know it's a fairly common phrase, but it's all good is a phrase that they say quite often on a podcast that I love. And so every time you say that, I just think, and sometimes she says, it's all good and groovy.
Well, I guess I should. I mean, I am from hippie land, so yeah, that's where they all retired. It's right here.
Yep.
All
right.
Yeah, let's get started. And then when Stephanie joins, we will have her share.
Yeah. Awesome.
Do it. Here's my little automations because that's how I have to do it.
You have really bad imitation of that. Really bad.
Imitation of what?
Of the emperor.
I was not trying to do that.
Oh, okay. All right, that's pretty cool. Never mind. Okay, I'm gonna update the thing now. Bye.
Bye. Oh my gosh. I get to see Stephanie's from last time. I can actually start our timer. So this is my modified Pomodoro, for those of you who are new. And what it is one that worked better for my brain than the really simplistic version. I can see Colleen typing. So this is where I do setup. So it's like, okay, get started, figure out what your game plan is. And the other timers are to make sure I become aware of the time again. Like, did I actually start? Okay. This is the real progress time, that kind of thing. Bad time to get sleepy. Excuse me. All right. Clearing notifications. That's just if I sort of consciously realize, oh yeah, this one's been sitting here and I'm not doing anything with it. Why is it sitting there? Okay, I had a text associated with this one I wanted to send, so I'm just going to pause, send it, because it has not obviously been resulting in an action by sitting in my notification center. So it's like, okay, let's clear that mental cruft. Okay. I might have distracted Colleen because the text was to Colleen. What did I decide? It probably was 3, it's probably less than 20. Yeah, so it was 35. Injured my knee a little bit on the bicycle desk. Jeez. All right. Oh, is there another notification? That seems like a reasonable thing for me to look at. Get rid of these. Okay, I've been avoiding these notifications because I'm afraid that they have a task in them. So this is my time to be brave and look at them. Okay. I think I've got one more thing. Right. Oh, but this is really start for reals. That's green. Okay, what else do I have? Oh, right, there's more in Slack. Hmm. I think that could be useful. All right. Got everything in there. Okay, I'm good. That took longer than I thought. I just want to vocalize that I'm feeling a fair amount of resistance to wanting to tackle my review, which is not great. And I think part of it comes from not feeling confident that I can get through enough to make a difference. I got to remind myself any review is better than no review, but it's so hard. I just want to vocalize that. And here's Stephanie. Yay, Stephanie! Hey, there's the woman.
Hiya,
Hi,
how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I feel like I'm very happy to be here, and I'm also, as I got on, I could hear the dog start to go berserk, and I was like, oh,
course you
that's
did.
fun. Because everything
course.
happens at my house right when I get into the time when I have for weekly review.
Yeah, Colleen was just talking about that earlier. Like as soon as she had a little time to herself, because like somebody canceled the meeting, and the kids were down, one of the kids had to wake up.
Oh God. Right now,
Right?
you're in the wrong screen. So I'm looking at you over here when I should be looking at you over here.
You can't
And
move
I think
me.
I'm just gonna have to live with it because I can't get it to move right now.
You can't?
So I have to. No, and I don't know why. And my glasses. So I got COVID and didn't go to my glasses appointment, and I haven't remade it. See, this is why we do a weekly review, because I need to get that in the system and get it prioritized. My glasses also broke right as I was getting in.
What?
Yeah, I know.
You're having a day of it, aren't you?
I mean, I'm actually quite content, to be honest with you, but I don't know that this is going to work. I don't know why my laptop is doing this. It's very strange. I might have to go out and come back, darling. I'm sorry, because I can't move it to where it needs to be.
That's okay.
It needs to be in front of me. So let me try one more time. I'll reboot and come back. And I hope there's some people here today, and I'll hear about them from you when I get back. See you in a few. Bye.
Bye. All right. So I have some emergency scanning to do. And that's because I could easily see a world where I can now look at my inbox again unless I happen to see a notification before I leave. And that could be bad. But I don't need to look at every single inbox, just the ones that important things happen. Okay, this information has been added. Excuse me. These are all received. Okay. Okay, I need to update something. Okay. I've started, after ignoring their existence for years, I have actually started using mailboxes again, but very limitedly. Hi. Participants can now see my application. It was sharing the whole time. That's weird. Is it working now, Stephanie?
No, I still can't move it. And I moved everything else over here, and I've never encountered this problem before. So I literally have no idea what that's about.
Well, that's your husband's job to figure out, because, I can't do the windows.
He won't know how to fix this.
Oh.
It is very strange. Like, the person that would fix it for me is my daughter, and she's not here.
Okay.
But that is incredibly weird. Like, everything moved except where you guys are.
That is
so
weird.
I'm just gonna accept it for now, because I don't know why, and I don't, it's helpful, but it's not absolutely necessary for me to get my stuff done. And let's format the text and get rid of the strike through. So how are you doing, Brittany? Have you had a good start? Because I know I'm a bit late to the game here today.
Actually, I'm feeling like I'm having a fairly slow start, but
yeah.
I'm just sleepy today.
Oh, it's the worst, isn't it? Being sleepy.
Yeah, it's okay.
It is the worst. But now that I'm here, I was feeling a little bit sort of, but now that I'm here, of course, every time I get here, I'm like, okay, here we go. And it sort of comes back a little bit, which is awesome. So I'm going to get started with my
stuff. I can focus, I swear. Empty my head. I don't want to. I was just telling folks before you got on how much resistance I'm noticing to the review this week.
Oh, yeah.
And I just have so many other things I feel like I should be doing. But this is very important, so I can actually relax on my vacation.
You do it. You get stuff ready now. Then not only will you have a better vacation, but you'll also have a less rough time of it when you come back.
That is very true.
Yeah. So I don't have much brain, but I'm just going to follow along with the thing, which is to start with just follow it along.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, except just whining about it as I get to the things and I don't want to.
And I lost one of my pens, or I couldn't find. I don't think it's completely lost. I just couldn't find it. And the sleepiness means that I'm using my walking, so I don't get more sleepy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Mind sweep. So all I'm doing is sit there and go, what comes into my head? And that's where we capture like those shoulds that we have, those random like, oh, right, and I gotta, and make them outside of our head. Even if they're on a list already, if it's occurring to us, there's a reason. It might be that we didn't capture it adequately, or we haven't been looking at it enough, or just like, no, that's actually really stressing me out, and maybe I need to prioritize it first because it's taking up a disproportionate amount of brain space. Okay.
And you do that during the week as well, don't you?
If I realize, I usually do it when I realize I need to. Like I'm having a thing and my brain goes, I can't. And I'm like, oh, right, that's what that means. Fine, sweet. Colleen, are you off mute? Never mind.
Hi, Colleen.
She might actually be trying to say something, but I don't think so.
Oh no, I think
I think Colleen's in the zone.
Yeah, she's looking very quiet.
In the zone. And these say very like distinctly like, oh, then look at my calendar. But you know what? I just had a thought about, wait, what's this thing look like tomorrow? Better look at my calendar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you say this last week? Organized does not mean motivated.
That's one of Colleen's favorites, but I agree. There are ways we can lessen our unmotivation with or make it worse with our like phrasing or how we set things up, but we can't make it we can't make it exist when the task is dreaded enough. Like, you know, if we haven't just really decided what's our concrete first action, that will reduce motivation, but having it doesn't mean you have motivation. No. Necessary, but not sufficient. How's that?
Yeah. Makes sense to me. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That's quick.
This has occurred to me multiple times. So I'm going to take a 2-minute action. Set timer for 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Count it down.
Okay.
Okay.
Just got the reply. So I'm going to redo it. I'd actually moved on to something else and then got the reply. So,
Okay.
Okay. I sent it and I even said the hard part, the part that had money in it.
You sent the hard part that had money in it. Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's always hard to have conversations with people you already know about money.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
It's yucky.
So I said, would you be interested in doing that? And because it's a friend.
Yeah.
And what would you charge for it?
Yeah, good.
To make sure he knows I'm not going to just ask you to do this for free.
Yep.
Okay. I have like 2 more minutes to empty my head. Since it was technically 2 tasks, I feel like I'm okay for doing the 2-minute timers. Okay. Automation. I might need that extra 5 minutes. I know I didn't want to do this thing in the first place. But also, Stephanie just sat down. She's not ready to take a break yet.
You can take a break. I'll be here.
I know.
You have
I'm
to
not
take
ready
care
either,
of
though.
yourself, Britt.
I'm not ready either.
Okay, then how much longer are you gonna?
I'm putting 5
Keep
more
going.
minutes on. These are I'm making a list of the things that need to go into OmniFocus before I leave town,
Okay.
or otherwise they will be lost forever. Okay. Sometimes for a really active project, I'm not that good about putting it back into OmniFocus. I just keep working on it and not update it.
Yeah.
The reviews are good.
Do you feel like if something's getting done, that you should put it in the thing anyway? Is that what you do?
I think it's a good idea to somehow have an inventory of your commitments.
Yeah.
But
Do you
that
feel like it helps with the mind?
But that doesn't mean they all go in that level of detail if that's not what they need.
Okay.
In order to get done. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yes, it does. Yeah.
Also, in case like something, it's not a bad idea to keep it relatively up to date so that if an emergency happens, right? You get COVID or something, right? You can check back about like, wait, did I do that thing? Where did I leave off? But not all projects belong in a task manager with all of their detail in it. Sometimes it just is like hey, this project exists. And like the details are somewhere more fluid than a task manager. Yeah. Like a mind map or a notebook or something.
I'm thinking about things where I've got motivation and momentum. And then what happens is that I tend to think, oh, well, I don't need to make a note of that in the task manager thing.
Well, and at least you know that it exists, or like where the other notes are.
And I think also that it helps me to when I'm not remembering that I'm getting stuff done. It helps if there's a thing where I can come in and say, oh, you did that. And that might be the only interaction other than putting it in the first place, is that I come back and say, I did it. and then
Yeah, and things
celebrate
don't
that.
need all of the actions you could possibly do. They need the very next action. And in some cases, like a reference cue to yourself. Like if you literally keep everything in an A to Z file chart of physical files that you have for reference, great. You don't need to put a note. But if there's a chance that, I don't know, is it in your notes app? Or is it in like your mind map software? Is it in a physical notebook? Like I usually like to put a cue to myself about where on earth that material is if I have a reference that's related.
Yeah. Okay. So where is this? Okay. It's very confusing. Why do I have so much trouble? Oh, maybe it's to do with this. Okay.
Excuse me. Oh, crap. I am not able to get my head around this. I keep trying to make this one specific thought come out, and all the other things sound way more appealing. It hurts my head to write this out.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta do my brow. I'm so naughty. Oh, crap. I'm unplugged. I get for shaking it real aggressively. Next is 4.
Oh, this is another one. Oh.
I am really having some all or nothing thinking I'm fighting with right now.
Oh. I get this to work in.
Okay. Just make a note to myself. Come on. Can I do the undo without actually unplugging it? All right. I wrote some stuff. I've been noticing my brain can only think so far ahead because I have so many big things crunching in on me like right now. That it's very hard to think past those, especially because I'm feeling kind of underslept today. Man, I don't want to do the calendar review next. Let's see. I could do this coming week. All right, so I'm going to go off and take a break.
Okay, see you when you get back.
All right, see you shortly.
Yep. Okay. What's that? No idea. Oh. Hello? Yes, speaking. Hi. Yes.
I did it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Fighting off the resistance again. I don't want to, but I'm gonna do it anyway. How are folks doing? Doing all right? Oops. That wasn't what I meant to do. Wow, I have a lot of tabs open. Jeez. I think I need to make a new rule. Oh, good. Best adult dating site. What are there preteen dating sites now? I don't. Okay. Gross, spammy comments. Okay.
I'm still here.
Good.
I just had to take a call.
I heard you mute yourself.
Yeah, I had to because it was for the birthday cake.
Yeah,
so they were
that's
calling me
fine.
back, which is awesome. So that's done.
I just give you credit for remembering a thing. Like, for those who don't know, I one of my hats I wear is aiding Stephanie's technology journey.
Oh my God. Yeah. Kicking and screaming all the way. My God.
So
I'm
you
telling
get
you.
credit when you remember to mute.
Oh, I get, yeah. Oh, that's, I mean, it's a small thing to do, but yeah, I can
Yeah.
occasionally manage. I think, Brittany, do you remember the first time we met and I was struggling mightily with Zoom? I think I was just beside myself that I was even on Zoom at the time. Like, it's pretty insane.
Well, good.
No, we've made progress since then anyway. It's good.
Yeah, you have. Progress is always something to be proud of.
It is, it can be hard to see sometimes progress, like especially when you're still uncomfortable.
Yeah. Okay.
Like things could be getting better and then but it still feels icky. So it's hard to know that you've actually made progress.
Yeah.
Just to be named.
It is.
All right. So now we
That's
are,
another thing I gotta
need
do.
to do some calendar work here because I'm going to take a few minutes to do this thing that I've been avoiding for a while. Brittany and Colleen have heard about it at least twice now. Okay. I need to schedule some co-working times. Let's see.
Okay. Okay, so where do I capture that? I have a list of stuff to do before California. Okay. The thing that I do that is maybe not wise, but it is I tend to leave things in my calendar when I'm pretty sure they're not going to happen. Right. In case something goes wrong and I can make it to the thing, which is generally a terrible idea.
Doesn't that make you feel like you're missing stuff, or
does what? Oh,
if
having
you put
it
stuff
in
your
there?
calendar that you're not actually going to get to?
Right, it's generally a terrible idea. I don't advise it. But it's sort of like if something gets canceled that I'm expecting to do that day, it's a thing that doesn't need me, right? So
Yeah.
The conference committee meeting is next Tuesday. Well,
Yeah.
if things go well, I will be at Universal Studios, not in the conference committee meeting. It's the one they added later. This is all their fault for adding it later, right? I didn't consent to it. The podcast that I sometimes do on Tuesdays is after that. And it's like,
Yeah.
well, if something goes wrong, I want to be reminded that they exist,
Really?
but not do them if they don't.
I don't know. I think you can safely say that you're not going to be doing that, even if something does go wrong.
No, I might.
Really?
Yeah, there's some good reasons for it.
Okay.
Yeah, so the conference is in a month.
Yeah.
And yeah. And so it sure would be great if I could go. I'm not going to go, but it sure would be great if I could go. So, you know.
To the meeting?
Yeah. I'm not going to miss anything I want to do for my vacation for it.
Great for who?
What? Huh?
I mean, when you're on vacation, you know, like going to meetings is not.
Okay,
good
so
for
the 2
vacation
days
brain.
that are nothing is happening
Yeah.
is Monday and Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Like that's not happening. But
Yeah.
You guys can still do your coaches chat on Thursday. Colleen and I just need to reschedule ours. But so like Thursday,
But you have stuff, you've had to compromise and have stuff on the Tuesday and Wednesday. Some work
on
stuff.
Wednesday. So Wednesday I'm working all day.
Yeah.
So right.
Yeah.
So those are all there. The Tuesday, and the Tuesday I have to have a doctor appointment over Zoom.
Yeah.
So then the Universal, like something could go wrong with the Universal trip.
Okay.
Like that one's not a for sure set in stone. It's oh, that's a good idea. So
yeah.
That one probably not so much, but
yeah.
So I'm deleting all the stuff that it's like, yeah, I'm really not going to be there for sure. But I do have those 2 Tuesday afternoon that I'm like, I'm not ready to delete them yet.
Okay.
For real.
Okay. This is. Okay. This is that.
Okay, I have gotten rid of many things, many things. Oh, I know what I'm missing. I'm sorry, everyone. Apparently, I cannot do stuff without saying it out loud today.
It's okay.
So I just realized I don't have my mom's light in, and I need to pick her up.
Oh, that's a good thing to remind me of.
That's Friday. There we are.
Please, God, let it not be tomorrow. It isn't tomorrow, is it? Ugh. This is icky.
What?
Thank God. Okay. It's not till next week. That's one of the things, isn't it? When you get busy. You still can't be in more than one place at a time.
It turns out you cannot.
Yeah.
Why do you want this to be October 5th? This is not October 5th. Oh my gosh. Sometimes these things that are like, oh yeah, do it this way. Like this will automatically find your appointments for you are really smart. And sometimes they're really dumb.
Okay. I guess I am going to be spending time today in my calendaring, because there is because there's stuff that needs to happen. Oh my goodness. Okay. So that's happening tomorrow.
Oh.
It's about that, yeah. There you go.
Ooh.
Very good. Good job. All right. There's that. Oh, so glad you did that. Okay. Oh, really?
Feels pretty good to just clear out your calendar.
Yeah.
So you want to have some gossip like right here in a public forum? It's harmless gossip.
Okay. You know my you know me. Go ahead.
Michelle texted me to say, will you please come to the conference?
Which one?
I
B?
cannot pronounce her last name. Yes.
Ah, yeah.
Because
is she going?
She's staying with our mutual friend Mary, who
Yeah.
has to leave town on Saturday before the conference is over. And so she's like,
Aw.
come keep me company.
Well, I'll keep her company. I'm dying to meet the woman.
I know.
Maybe she thinks I'm weird.
She's
I don't know.
amazing.
She thought, I don't know if she thought I was weird, because I was like, I went to her talk 2 years ago. And
You
I
are weird, and I love it.
I know, but maybe she thought I was stalking her or something, because I wrote to her. I don't think I'm that weird. But then I, reached out to her yesterday. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Anyway, so she's trying to convince me to come.
Yeah, well,
and I'm sitting here
I've not
staring
said
at
anything.
it.
I've not said anything, but if you did, it would be great. It would be fabulous, man. You kidding me?
I'll be completely honest, like right here in a public forum. I mean, one of the reasons that I haven't looked into it at all, right? And I didn't know if I'd be able to.
Yeah.
But I never unblocked that Wednesday from my schedule.
Yeah.
So that and let people schedule just in case.
Yeah.
The travel Wednesday. And but one of the things is when you have an amazing time and meet people, I want you to take the credit for it. And I'm afraid if I'm there, you'll give it to me. I want you to know that you succeeded.
I don't think you should not come because of me.
No, that would not be the only reason. But it is one of the reasons that I felt justified when it looked like I would be done with my medical stuff.
Like it's fine. Well, I mean, I think you can feel very proud this year, because if you hadn't prompted me last year, I distinctly remember sitting in the basement with you and you said, so, hey, lady, when we were all done, you were like, so, what are you doing next year? And I was like, what?
Yeah. People, for anybody actually watching this,
I don't know if anybody ever watches it.
She flew to my house to watch a virtual conference last year.
It was worth it. It was so awesome. And there were people that were spitting mad that I'd done it and they hadn't.
They're like, you're in person?
I can't believe you're there and I'm not.
I invited people to my house. Stephanie's just the only one who said yes.
It was the only lunatic that showed up.
If we'd had a ton of people, we could have just gone out to the coast. I mean, it's an extra drive, but there's a big old house. Yeah, it would have been fun. But it's okay. We'll meet again. We'll meet again and all that sort of thing. Well, anyway. It'll be good. Yeah. And it's weird to go and not be speaking, but like I definitely couldn't decide that in April because I didn't know what my life was going to look like. This again is the prioritization piece, Yeah. And you have to. You have to decide what you're going to do. Yeah. Otherwise you go crazy trying to be everywhere at once. It doesn't work. I was talking to a client that I've been working with about a year. Yeah. Today. And she was saying, I was like, yeah, it's the unsexy thing about my job is really the thing that's success is figuring out what you're not going to try to do. Yeah. And by trying to do less, you end up doing more. And she was like, you know what? That is the thing I feel like I've gained the most from coaching. I was like, yeah, but it wouldn't sell in the beginning, huh? And she's like, yeah, probably not. No. Because it's really hard to tell people that. You can't tell people that when you first start working. You're all going to be deciding what you're not doing. Well, I'll tell them that, but you can't put it on your website, like I'll say it. Yeah. But I won't, you can't put it on your marketing material. Yeah. And I think it's part of the pain of having ADHD is that in our brains are constantly showing us what it might look like. Yeah. If we have 3 things happening exactly the same time. It's very exciting in the brain. Mm-hmm. It just can't happen in real life. Okay, I have actually successfully done my calendar overview. In fact, I did it several weeks out and got rid of a bunch of stuff. It's easier when you're going on a vacation and you're like that's why I started talking about the conference was because I got so far into my calendar that it was a conference and my brain shut down. It was like, should I look at flights? I don't know. Okay, so almost time to wrap, and I'm feeling very indecisive about what's next. Okay, so I've done all of this calendar I care to do. I think, where is that? The problem is I have a project, 2 of them, that I have to do something really annoying to get to the next step. And I can't think into the next project without getting those two out of the way, because they've got that, like, you just have a tiny bit left and then gigantic project will be gone. And I'm
Say
trying to
that
be
again.
good.
You have what?
So I've got two big projects.
Yeah.
And I have just a teeny bit left on them.
Yeah.
And then I can pass them off.
Wow.
And because they're two big projects, I can't think through to the next one that I need to put into my system without those being out of the way. It's like they're physically blocking my vision of what's next.
Oh, that's really aggravating. But you can't let them go till they're done.
Right.
That's an interesting conundrum.
And it's review time, not Brittany does task time.
Well, yes, but you are allowed. My understanding of this is that if you have something that you could get rid of in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, but I don't think it'd be 10 minutes if I'm being honest.
How long would it be?
Myself?
Because what's the payoff? The payoff sounds pretty big to me.
It is. Yeah.
So
I'm
then,
going on a podcast.
Yeah.
Where he wants to feature my YouTube stuff that I've been doing.
Yeah.
And
that sounds like worth.
I've got to I've been meaning to get this one thing finished and that I could promote it with the other stuff and
do it.
Yeah. So
I mean, your system serves. You're the one that told me that the organization system is a pet, not a monument. So have your system serve you, not the other way around. You have to be a purist about how it works. Do what works for you. Yeah.
I really want this other stuff cleared out. I just feel like my brain is really full,
Yeah.
And I've tried getting it out the other ways and it didn't work. Like I've written them out.
So what do you need to do? Do you need to do it as if it's a quick task?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, do it.
Okay. So I'm just
especially given what's going to happen when you get those things shifted. It's going to be awesome. So just give them the space and do it. Go ahead and do it now. All right. So my dear girl,
okay, don't unplug. Just need a little bit more time to wrap up.
Okay. So what is this? Oh, dear God of mercy, what is that? I have no idea what these are. Okay, I'm not dealing with that now. Very interesting. Okay, but not now. I need to put that somewhere. Okay, so put that in here. Let's see, look at it again.
Right, I'm writing a thing. Oh, I'm getting distracted mid-word. Okay, so I'm treating these each individually like quick tasks. Oh no, I did that one. Go me. So you're watching me break the rules. This is not formatting.
Okay, what's the... Yep. Good job. Okay, so then that will be seen. What's this? I have no idea who that is. Oh, okay.
don't know why I keep wanting to whistle when I really kind of can't whistle.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Break time. Brains, they're good. All right. I will be back shortly.
Mhm. Mm. Oh, when? Mm. Mm. Okay. Oh. So, yes, you need to add that to the calendar. Yes, you need to add it. Mm. Mm. You just close that now. How am I going to see it? I'm going to see it. Can you see it now? Two. Okay, I better take a break too, actually, because been here for an hour. I'm going to take a break too.
So I was 5 minutes ago years old when I realized that my shirt was inside out for this stream. It was a little bit of a throw together thing. Okay. I can do this. I can focus, right? Right? That was weird. I ended up on a different page and thought, oh, who's that? Okay. Right. Okay. There's a reason I haven't done this yet. And it's because I hardcore don't want to. So my goal is to finish it in 5 minutes. I don't know if that's possible, but I would like to be made aware again of the time in 5 minutes. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to miss having a review next week. I'll tell you that. Those of you who don't know, we had a Star Wars wedding and my husband has not seen the Star Wars land yet. It's a whole thing. Oh, I just saw the page where I was automating stuff and now I want to automate stuff and not do this. Okay. But I can do it because I am a grown ass adult. Okay, I can do this. I can do it. You can do this. Oh, I forgot to set the timer. Set timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, counting down.
Hi.
Hi. How's it going?
It's good. I think it's good. I realized something. This is not bad. It sounds bad, but stick with me. I realized that what I was doing, some of the stuff I was doing when I was processing my inbox for these many, many long weeks, was I was sort of just dumping these things into the relevant buckets where they were unprocessed. I was like, okay, when I process that project, I'll deal with those items. And so what I just did was a bunch of processing inbox and sort of project planning, which is fine. Which is what I needed, because I was like, I need to move on this project. I don't know what to do first. So now I know.
Yeah.
But it was like, yeah, I've gotten my inbox processed, and now I get to do review. Wait.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. So that's me. How about you?
I did my calendar review and I went through my sort of emergency scanning and I tried to do a mind sweep and I tried to plan some projects and put them into OmniFocus. And my brain said, hard no, you cannot think to those projects because this one is unfinished. And that is really bad when your goal is, hey, so I can focus on finishing these, I'm going to capture them in OmniFocus. So, because I don't really need to take action on it until I am already on the airplane. So, and I just kept getting stuck. Like I'm staring at it, trying to do the actions and nothing is coming. So Stephanie gave me permission to tackle them really quickly.
That is very nice of her.
Yeah, even though that's against our rules.
Well, I mean, I just dug through a bag to find what the heck, where is this pattern for these pants that actually fit thing? And that's not review, but that was the thing that was blocking me.
Fair.
I was like, where is it? What is it? What shape is it? Does it match my dress? That's a very obscure reference. Yeah. But it does remind me that I want to watch Atlantis.
Okay.
Yeah. Hint, it's from Atlantis. Anyway.
I got that.
Yeah. I have fewer projects now. A couple of them was actually, I don't know if anyone knows this. Brittany knows this. I was doing review today before. I did review at like...
She did review pregame.
8 a.m. because I was up and everybody was dealt with for the moment. So I did that. And then I did review when I was in a contact nap with my toddler a little bit. And so yeah, I've been reviewing all over the place, and I feel much better. I feel like I have way fewer projects, and I feel like I care about all these projects, which is super nice. And I also fortunately realized that 2 of these projects, not only are they bleeding into each other, and Stephanie, you're not Stephanie. Wow, Brittany.
Stephanie
Okay.
is here now, though.
Okay.
But yeah, that's fine. I'll take the compliment. Go ahead.
The problem is that I have another Stephanie who's very prominent in my life at the moment. So there's so many Stephanies that apparently everyone is Stephanie. 2 of these projects are both of them are very large, and they bleed into each other. And Brittany, what does David Allen say about how effective it is to engage with things when they are bleeding into each other and don't have hard edges?
It's not great.
No.
I had a timer set. I probably should have stopped all of the timers when you started engaging. No, that's okay.
Why is it not great?
To have things bleed into each other.
I don't know how to engage with it. I don't know where it begins and where it ends. So I don't know how to define what done looks like. Like,
yeah.
I mean, well, for one thing, I feel like I suck at parenting is, well, largely therapy based, but still I have to define what are the areas that I feel like I suck? What does not sucking look like? How do I get there emotionally? How do I get there in actuality? How do I accept, that some of these, but right now it's just everything that I can think of that I suck at, I dump into here, and I have no parameters. So it's like I could endlessly feel like I suck if I don't define this better. So.
Yeah.
This sounds like a system problem and not a Colleen problem.
What?
I mean, I am the system, though. It's not a problem.
I am the system.
Well, I resistance is futile. Yeah, I'm not blaming myself. It's just that I realized that what I've been doing is making fun little piles of gold coins, and now I need to say, okay, these are platinum, these are gold, these are silver, these are copper, and I like doing that, luckily. So I have the opportunity, but I hadn't realized before that I had them defined, I had the outcomes defined, but it was like, feel like I don't suck as a parent, which I don't think is realistic for anyone, ever. But I mean, therapy will come close, but I have to, add that, which wasn't in there.
Yeah, I think this is one of those situations where, for example, you can't measure love.
Correct.
And yet we all need it.
Yes.
And so to attempt to measure or define it's a futile task. So there's some things that simply, like, you can't quantify parenting either. You parent. Yes. You parent every day, you have to do it, but it's not like you cannot put it in GTD parenting. You can make space for parenting, but parenting as a project, I don't think computes.
It's fair. Yeah.
So then in other words, that's why I said you are not the system. The system serves you.
Yes.
The system enables you to be your best self.
Yes.
But you need to keep the system in its place. The system is not you.
Well,
the system exists in order to benefit you. So let's just, you know what I'm saying? So when Mr. Allen says that you can't, that these things bleeding into each other is a problem, it's a problem for the system, but it just means that it has to be addressed differently.
Right. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. I'm going to have to address it. And
that's not a bad thing. That's life.
No. But it's a lot easier and more comfortable when we just like, let's take the label of parenting off, when we feel like our things have a very, like, I understand where the edges of this are. Like, where do my dirty clothes go? They go in the hamper. Because if they go anywhere other than the hamper, right, then that's like not
So
a
then I
hard edge,
know
and
when I'm
you're
cleaned
to,
up
like,
and when I'm messy.
move into complete chaos. Yeah.
It's true.
That's
But
all.
while you're
He's
traveling,
hoping to get those hard edges.
But while you're traveling, like let's say you go on vacation, your things can no longer go in the hamper when you're traveling. They can go in the hamper when you get home.
Oh.
So if when you're traveling, you say, oh my God, I can't put my clothes in the hamper. And you try to problem solve that in a way that would get them in a way that doesn't include the fact that you have to go home to put them in the hamper. Do you see what I'm saying?
I'm going to pull us out of this rabbit hole. Where else did you want to update us, Ollie?
That was it. That was it. And I also my toddlers arrived home, and there's a demon voice happening. I'm not sure what's going on, so I'm gonna go investigate, see if it's a demon. May not be. We'll find out. Anyway, yeah. So I'm going to essentially make it so that I can feel like I don't suck as a parent. I know how.
You don't.
I know how.
The
I know.
feelings aren't the same.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
You
So
were
anyway,
going to do that.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
I
good
would
for you.
love to hear what you guys update, but yeah, I have to go because it's a demon. And but I'm sure you guys are doing great, and thank you for indulging my little moment there.
It didn't feel like an indulgence at all. I'm very glad you shared it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Bye.
All right. That is so cool. I get caught in stuff like that too. In fact, I've got an older child who wants something. When I took my break, he you know what I think he did, because he was annoyed that I didn't drop, because I was taking a break, and he said, Mom, I want to show you this thing. And then I looked around for him when I came out of the bathroom, and he disappeared. So then I came back here, and then he followed me, and I think what he's done is now unplug the treadmill.
Okay.
Because that's where he's at. So I may have to just go and do the thing that I said I would do for him, so that I can close that circle and do the good parenting bit.
So do you need to take another break real quick?
So I need to go and finish that, yeah, and do
Okay.
the right thing by him, because I said I would, and then he disappeared.
Okay.
So I'll be
Sounds
back,
good.
my dear.
All right.
And I will actually be back, because there's no crisis here that this needs doing.
Good.
All right, I'll be back.
Okay. Oh, this phone turned off again. Okay. Got my timer up. Okay, I did get out of the flow a little bit, but try again. My favorite thing is I'll go into the back end to like check on things, and I get to watch my face concentrating from like a couple minutes earlier, and they're not flattering looks. I usually. um hmm. That was the real 5-minute timer, even though it's the third time it's gone off because we had a talking break. And now this task that I shouldn't be doing, or I feel like I shouldn't be doing because it's review time, it's just sitting there for a long time. It's not great. Okay. Why? Okay, it's not my job to close tabs right now. I just need a link. Hmm. Oh, really? That's rude. Okay. I'm really close. I'm really, really close. I had to grab my links and get them in. Probably should have put that on as a separate task. Um, one more little piece. Okay. That looks pretty good. I gotta move the other title over. Mm. In here, no. Hmm. I am actually done with that task. If I'm being honest with myself, I just hadn't updated it. I will update. To do that, I am updating the spreadsheet. It's not the order I thought I would do them in, but that's what felt organic. Okay, I would like you very much to upload. Fine. I'll enter a date manually like a caveman. The 24th. Oh, that'd be an idea. I could actually upload the video that I made.
Okay, I'm back.
Hi.
Hello. Except my shoes are creaking, which is really annoying. Hang on.
That
I don't think I
does
can
sound
handle this noise.
delightful.
Hang on, let me put my earbuds in. Oh God. Can you hear this creaking?
No.
Oh, good. Fantastic. Zoom is completely amazing to be getting rid of the amount of noise that I'm making with my
I
shoes
hear
right now.
footsteps, but that's a deeper noise than a squeak.
That's fine. It's my sneakers squeaking. It's obscene.
Okay. I'll have
All
to
right,
believe
so
you.
yeah. So
Oh. Okay, now I hear a squeak.
you do hear the squeak? Okay, I'm just
Well,
gonna stop this.
don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. If I keep
No,
talking, it'll filter it out.
I don't like it. I'm like,
Okay, that's fine.
yeah. So this one here. And yeah. Okay, so
Where are you? Oh, okay.
okay. And so do that. Oh, that needs to be in there.
Okay.
Okay. It's Monday. Where are we at here? So Tuesday. Okay. Okay. Stay. Stay.
That was a weird choice.
Right.
Let's wrap. I'm so close on this one though. Not.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh, I should have wrapped already. I'm smart. Wrap. I'm almost done. Wow. I had some video running in the background and apparently it had auto-populated to the next video, which was something about some local civics thing. I don't even know how this crap happens. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's not true.
Oh. Oh. Really? Ah. Wow.
Hmm.
I did not know that. Okay. So I have to leave in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
And I just need to make sure that I've done what I'm meant to be doing here. I do. So I did. Where is it? There it is. I have actually done this part as well. I didn't really need to do anything.
Oh, okay. You did.
So I've done that, and I did some work in calendar.
Oh, right. Um,
and hopefully by next time, I'll have figured out this thing. It's never done it before. I think my laptop's overdue for a update. It was telling me the other day that something bad would happen if I didn't update it soon. So I kept telling it to delay.
Might be a security vulnerability.
But I did update the security just before I got started. So I don't know. This is an issue between my laptop and my second screen, that it wouldn't let, for some reason, me move this page that we're on, which is in my laptop, which is here. It wouldn't let me move it to my big screen, which is in front of me. And so I don't know what that's about, but I'll figure it out.
I have no doubt.
Coming in and out of Zoom wasn't enough, so it's probably like a reboot thing, or a reboot and update thing.
Okay. I think that's it. Needs to go in here. I keep holding my neck at bad angles.
That's not good.
Mm. Do, 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 do.
Oh, yes. Definitely need to do.
Curriculum. Oh.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna get these little fiddly things to add on. And I just need to make sure that they're captured.
Okay.
What it looks like.
Okay, that was really important to do. Okay.
Realizing I haven't been pedaling.
You haven't been pedaling?
Sometimes I'm realizing it and I'm just holding my feet there, getting
Ah.
like more tired.
That's
I
cute.
guess.
That's so cool. I love how you can do that and nobody knows.
Pedal.
Yeah, whereas when I walk, everybody can see it.
Yeah. The bicycle is a little less obvious.
Yeah, it's really cool. I might have to break down one day and do that. But this works for now.
Yeah. I don't know that I need 2 sets of text. Oh, I have to turn on comments on each one. No, I don't. Okay. So Okay.
Okay. Very good. Okay, my friend. My time is up.
Okay.
I'm sending you this. We send you the summary.
Sweet. I'm gonna have a bunch of summaries.
Yep.
Okay. Hmm. Okay.
Very good. I'm sending it to God. I just sent it to my husband.
Oh, the description?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Bless
What?
him. He'll know what that
What?
is. He'll be like, oh, it's that weird thing you do with your friends.
Yeah, that weird thing you do. You know that
But
thing
he's
where I
glad
want to
he's
know
glad
what my
he doesn't have to
tasks
deal
are.
he doesn't have to deal with it as much.
Yeah.
Poor
I think
man.
I've told you my husband there it is. I see it. Very slowly learns what it means to be married to someone with ADHD because I have so many coping strategies that
Yeah.
like it's sort of like the slow reveal of like, but what? How did you mess that up? Like you just don't understand all the times I catch it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is the thing, is that you just kind of catch it, and they don't know. But my husband and I have been together for so long that for most of the time we didn't even know I had ADHD.
Right.
So for him, it's like, oh, I'm actually less work than I used to be.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
It's good. It's good. It's none of it's bad. It's all good. I'm really
I
happy.
changed your title.
Yeah. Good. All right. And where are you at with your process today? How close are you to being?
I've been double checking that everything's right on the spreadsheet for the parts I'm going to hand off.
Yep.
And so I think it looks pretty good. So I think I'm ready to check that one off. And so I just need to make sure all the tasks that are not done,
Yeah.
that I've done all this. But some of it was realizing, oh, I actually already did that. So
Yeah.
I don't need to do it now.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I've been at this one so long, I've forgotten some of the stuff I already did.
That's really powerful. Like when you recognize that you've done something. I think it's when we were speaking earlier about that,
It'd be better if it were better captured in my system, so I wouldn't have to make a list about doing a thing that it turns out I already did. But it is a relief.
Yeah, it's a nice feeling.
Yeah.
It might feel redundant, but it's actually, I think it's good for the self-esteem, actually, to come to it and go, oh, I've done that already. This is good.
I think so. I think that's good.
It's very good. All right. I will see you next week, my friend.
All right. That sounds good.
You have a good rest of the day. I hope you get what you need to do done so you can really feel like you can put it all down when you go off on your trip.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job. All right.
See
you soon. Bye for now.
Awesome. See you later.
Bye.
Okay. I don't know if this that much longer because I'm kind of hoping I got some prescriptions to pick up, but I also want to see if I can get a COVID booster, which I may end up supremely regretting tomorrow if I have a bad reaction to the updated booster like so many people have. But I thought maybe not going to Disneyland without it was a good idea. Of course, my husband's not getting his because he usually has some bad other symptoms afterwards for like a week or two, and then he'd be kind of out for Disneyland. So. Oh, well, okay. Okay. You don't have to be bolded anymore because we're done with you. I mean, I assume I'm done with you. Crap, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. But I have to check really quick that a thing happened. Yay! Where's the save button? I gotta stop this. All right. Think this is the one to do next. So when I get back from break, I'll do that. The other ones need to be done sooner, but if the point of me doing this now is that I have to get off my mind, these other two are relatively short things that can tell me, like, they need to be completed for the whole project to be out of my head. So that's the next thing. And then I think after that is this one. Even though it does not have to be done until Monday, it needs to be done for this project to be out of my head. So if that's the goal, then that has to be the next thing. So I'm just going to delete this because it's not needed. So that is going to be the next step, and I'm going to head out for a break. I will be right back. I was worried I was a little late because I was upstairs. There we go. Now we're starting. Okay. I muted to cough. Text. Oh, I'm such a whistling kick since I actually can't carry a whistling tune. I have asked. It's really hard to juggle multiple projects. I've been thinking through basically four, and I just got stuck. I couldn't do any planning on the other ones because I was stuck on these two. It's really difficult. Okay. I always dread asking, and I always feel better after I do. So we just had a message exchange. That's not what I wanted you to do. I just hit the Mac OS keyboard shortcut for changing colors. That doesn't help you in Google Docs. Okay, so I said what I was gonna do already. It's this one. Add the card things. Okay. I'm just staring at those words, hoping they'll make sense at some point. Okay. Why? Why are you centered like this? $11 seconds. I'm adding those stupid card things. So you like go to, oh, okay, this is exactly where I talk about this and do. 'Video. Hmm. 45 seconds. 20. Doesn't seem right. Oh, wrong timestamp. What? Oh, fine. Okay. Mm. Look at me. I did a thing. Okay. I didn't highlight it so other people could see. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh. Okay, that's where I gotta put in a thing. Go here. Okay. Yeah, I think that's one video. I don't think it'll be hard. Okay. You're done. So I'm just writing up the very next actions, sort of doing my wrap now. Or I'm getting my cursor completely confused. One of the two. Oh, I do need to upload this. Okay. You. Oh, thank goodness. One, Okay. I did that. I did it. I did it. I did it. It's mostly because, all right, so this is going to be a wrap for the whole thing. Just want to get that project into place. Then I got to do one thing. All right. Okay. Wow. Thank you for joining and watching. Hopefully you got some good stuff done too. I know I did, even if it really wasn't what I intended with my intention at the beginning at all. I still feel like I did some things that really needed to be done. And yeah, I don't regret it all. All right, I'm going to go and see if I can get that COVID vaccine booster thingy. Anyway, thanks for joining us. I won't be here next week, but Colleen and Stephanie are planning to be here. And yeah, have a great time. And hopefully you're feeling a little clearer yourself.